I might swerve in that corner, whoa, whoa.
I have 20 minutes until I need to be where I'm supposed to be, so I'm gonna start a YouTube video because that's what normal people do. I'm scooping the boy, Leo Moore. We're gonna go hit a lift. He's here from Australia. I don't know why. We used to close together on an offer 2 years ago, and December 31st, he posted that his business had a $70,000 day. He's been crushing it, so gonna be good to reconnect with him. And then later I have a meeting with boys Noah and Cam, launching a new business. We're gonna scheme on that a little bit. And then I'm grabbing cigars with none other than the Nicholas Verge. Gonna go out into the hill country, hit a nice cigar spot. I don't know what's after that, but I'm gonna kind of take you guys along for the day. This is a pretty busy Saturday, I would say. I've been alluding for some time now that this going away, or we're adding something, and I signed on something back in September, like literally over 100 days ago, and it's just now gonna be shipped this coming Monday in 2 days. YouTube video for sure when that comes out. I'm super excited. It's been a long time coming, and it is quite a bit of an upgrade, so I can't wait to show you guys and to get it. Oh yeah. Little protein pancakes. Literally, as I'm filming the protein pancakes, this notification came in, 19,900 closed for one of our sales teams. That just banked the closer like almost $2,000 in commission. Banked the setter almost $1,000 in commission on a Saturday. Probably have some more of those closed. Not bad. All right, breakfast down. This is the work spot at the apartment complex. A little bit of a foggy day. Let me give you guys a quick update. We are in January 3rd, so let me I don't know, share a little bit about the last year. The lighting is garbage right there. One sec. In 2024, my partner Cole and I started our sales agency. It kind of happened by accident. We both had sales backgrounds. We were both doing some B2B sales work, some closing, some managing, all that stuff. We officially partnered in April. And from April to December, we ran up pretty much about $3 million in billable commissions, getting up to 30 people on our team, combined salespeople, operations, finance, bookkeeping, just different stuff like that. And rolling into 2025, I'm actually here to do some work before I meet with Cam and Noah because I need to send out 3 amended contracts because we have some really, really big clients coming in. What I wanted to film when pulling out the camera right now, telling you guys about one client that we just signed. It's actually local to Austin. We identified this company that is like the LeBron James of the niche. I'm amending the contract. We're good to roll. We're about to start with that client, but it was a journey to get there. It wasn't some post content, inbound sales call, one call closed kind of thing. The process was this, literally, if you sell a service where you're taking a significant part of somebody's business, you can't just it's just not going to be mass market, and it has to be a little bit typically more custom fit. The outreach has to be more strategic, but this is how it went. So one of our account managers actually went and found everyone that he could at the company on LinkedIn, connected with them on Facebook, applied to comments in certain groups and stuff like that, just got on their radar. Eventually he got on the radar of someone who put him in touch with a decision maker at the company. Then he said, I don't know how he did it, but he set up a Google Meet with all Cole and I, and then himself, and then a couple people from the company. And mind you, this company's been around since 1987, before I was born. They've been doing what they do since before I was even on this planet, 10 years more than 10 years. Anyway, so quick Google Meet, goes well. We don't pitch anything. We just talk to them, feel it out, tell them a little bit about what we've done. And there's some interest there. Then we set another meeting, but before that, the founder of the company, because he's in Austin, he's like, let's grab lunch. It's just I don't know, maybe a normal thing to do, especially for the guys a little older. The owner of the company is an older gentleman. So my partner Cole drives from Houston to Austin, maybe 2 hours, and we go out and have lunch with the founder of this company we're looking to close. Have lunch, awesome. Cole goes back to Houston. Our next call is actually after the lunch, same day in the afternoon. So on that call is when we pitched. The whole time we were talking about our services and how it can work, but we hadn't talked numbers. On that call, we pitched and there was massive sticker shock. I think it's because the scope of what we do is a lot of work. Anyways, sticker shock to the point of if we hadn't gone to lunch and hadn't already established somewhat of a local relationship, we probably never would have heard from them again. Anyway, sticker shock. After that, I send them an email with a Google Doc and a Loom video going over it of all the different options of how we can kind of massage the deal to make it work for both parties. We set another call and we come to terms on something that is a little bit different than what we originally pitched, but it's still an awesome deal for both parties. And then after that call, which was yesterday, leads us to today. I had sent an agreement for them to review. We talked about some amendments. I need to get that out, and we're pretty much green light from there. That client will add $1 million of revenue to the agency in 2025, at least. It is, like I said, like the pinnacle, and we're super stoked to be able to work with them. I say all this to show like how different the game can be when you are selling to the top of the market, when you are selling a service that really does deliver a lot versus like, you know, a 3K per month marketing retainer or something like that. Like we're taking a very significant portion of the business that we bring because we're doing a lot. Anyways, I thought that was interesting. We got big goals for the agency this year. We do want to shoot. I don't want to get too ahead of ourselves, but we did 3 million in 8 months last year. I think we can do 5 million in 2025. That's just like a conservative estimate, and keep scaling from there, man. I actually am here working before this meeting to get out 3 contracts, all for huge deals for us to take over a sales team. That's all I got. I haven't posted about this publicly, but we're taking on some mentees for the sales agency stuff. I just sent one this. Basically a checklist of like everything that we do to set up a client. It's not completely done, but it's a lot of stuff. Anyways, we've taken on 2 people. He was the first. He was the one that like incentivized us to make this because he's like, dude, I'll pay you however much money you want. We're like, cool. I mean, sure. I mean, he's a solid dude. So anyways, he's like a month in. He's already signed like 3 clients, or 2, almost 3 at like 25% rev share on to do sales, everything. The first client's a little bit slow. It's his first one, kind of like just getting his foot in the door. He's never done management before, but these 2 that are coming up could be big. Like they were the clients that we were going for when we were looking for our breakthrough. So like could be solid. He just landed these. So if you guys are interested in that, it's expensive, but message me somewhere. We can talk about it if you're interested in learning from us about sales agency stuff. You're tired of closing, whatever. My screen is filthy, but literally just sent out this agreement, told the business owner, boom, client signed, big rev share on the way. So what's up to YouTube? We're about to scheme up the hottest offer. Just yapped for an hour with Noah and Cam. We gave them the blueprint to millions in 2025. And I wanted to add some context with Leo, the guy I was with earlier. We didn't film anything, but I used to close with him in 2022 on a fitness offer. And he was straight out of university. I was straight out of my roofing sales job. And we were both making, like shooting for 10K a month 2 years ago together. Now he does $70,000 in a day. Our teams do a lot of revenue in a day. It's just crazy, man, how you put your mind to something, you know the right people, you stick to it, and what you can do in literally 2 years. Like if we were both pursuing something in the corporate space, like yeah, we would be making more money than we were 2 years ago, unless we were not good at what we did. But like Leo and I have both dramatically changed the trajectory of our future, our incomes and all that stuff. And he, by the way, he's younger than me. I think maybe 23, somewhere in there. But yeah, I mean, when you're coming up, man, stay in touch with the guys that are coming up with you. You never know when you're going to need a service that somebody has, a connection that somebody has, or just when, you know, someone's in your city and you have a chance to grab dinner with cool people. That's another thing that's good about moving to a city that people just come to. Like when I lived in San Antonio, nobody would just like come to San Antonio. I wouldn't have the opportunity to meet with people. But being in Austin, bro, people are always in Austin. When we were at the gym just now, I think we saw Chris Williamson. I'd never really watched his podcast, but I know he's big. Leo was like, yo, is that Chris Williamson? So just being in a city where like people come to go and do other things, and being like in that area to be able to connect to these people is definitely an underrated thing. But anyways, I'm gonna go back, maybe eat a little bit, and then we're dipping out to chill with Nick. Should be a good time. Got to document this sick Porsche.
Document it? Are you documenting?
Just here.
Just here.
Here in my garage here at the cigar lounge. They're sitting here getting cigars. Another $12,000 paid in full deal from one of our sales teams. You see the message. Dylan, you sauce the deck. It's what I do. Sales decks, I'm pretty good at it. I'm about to dip out to Best Buy and get some camera stuff, try to set up the at-home setup a little bit nicer than it is. And I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm gonna spend probably a lot of money, so hopefully I don't get worked over here. All right, bros, here we are. Next day, morning, got my coffee. Just took my dog to the dog park. I'm about to eat some breakfast, chill out for a little bit. Don't really have too much planned today. I definitely have to hit a run, but it's raining right now. And we do have reservations at a pretty nice restaurant. A while ago, a couple of the boys got me a gift card to a restaurant that you like literally can't get reservations for almost 60 days out. So we have a reservation for 2. Go in there later. It's a Mediterranean spot. been there before. It's pretty good. Besides that, do some weekend communication as far as the agency needs it. Probably knock out a little bit of work here and there. When I went to Best Buy yesterday, I'm trying to go in there and pay them thousands and thousands of dollars. They literally have none of anything that I need. So might be placing a Amazon order or Best Buy order today. It's kind of a quiet weekend for some of our sales teams. I think just coming off the new year, one, people spent a lot of their money for Christmas and stuff, but a lot of our teams did a really hard push basically the last days of 2024 and like really cleaned out a lot of pipeline. So we had the one team yesterday that did 30 something K collected on a Saturday. Most of these teams aren't taking too many weekend calls though. Some of them are. So I'll keep you guys posted throughout the day on what goes on there and then see what happens. This is what they don't tell you about running a multi 7-figure per year sales agency. Sometimes you just got to pick up the sticks, you know? Let me hit something for y'all.
I might swerve in that corner, whoa, whoa. Bitch, hold on tight, cause I tweaking this bitch, I letting shit go. And I heard that she wanna show.
Who do you know that runs a sales agency that could hit a nollie flip backflip first try? Maybe a little nollie crook flip out. Just gotta keep it light. As I'm hitting my chill nollie crook flip out, team just closed 11.9K. That's fun. Getting ready for a run now. As I'm getting ready for my run, got my shoes, gels, new deal closed, different team. Only a 5K deal. The average deal on that team is closer to 8-9K. When I checked the Slack channel, I saw that they closed another deal yesterday while I was getting cigars that I didn't even catch. You know, I couldn't leave you guys hanging on the running content. Probably gonna do 10 or 12 miles. So I'm training for the Austin Marathon. Started packing on a ton of miles and my body started like really not feeling good. So I'm changing up the training style here. Less volume, more intensity, trying to just like run faster. But it is Sunday, so I am gonna hit like a nice 10-12 miler. I was kind of waiting for the sun to come out and it is out, so that's good. And by the way, if you guys are into running or you do anything endurance where you have those like gels, these by BPN are the best ones. They're more expensive than like the goo gels, but dude, I'd eat these for dessert. They're so good. So as you guys can see, blue sky. It's January and it's like 70 degrees outside, blue sky. I'm not gonna complain. Hit this run. The run PR half marathon. For the running time, I held sub 3 hour, 30-minute marathon pace, which I think is still kind of a stretch for the whole marathon. We're almost a month out, and I originally started running to try to do a sub 4 hour marathon. Now it's like, I can do that. It's not even a question. 3:30 is still a stretch, so I'm working towards it. Would love to be able to do like sub 3:30 first marathon and then go for the 3 hour marathon next season. But here's the stats, 7:59 pace. If I had water with me or I could like run and drink water, that would have been like the total pace. But I think the total was like 2 minutes more for the time that I stopped to drink water from the water fountain. Unfortunately, no deals closed this time while I was doing something, but getting ready now for this late lunch, early dinner. Should be good. After that, I'm probably gonna wrap it up and start editing this video, but pretty standard weekend so far. I was talking a lot of shit about Best Buy, but I couldn't leave empty-handed. I got this new phone/camera tripod, and it's pretty much eye level with me. Team literally just closed another deal. Pop it up on the screen. Going to get some Mediterranean food. Let's go. That's pretty much the weekend. At an early dinner, gonna probably go to sleep early. If you made it this far, I appreciate you watching. It wasn't always like this. Probably for the last 2 years, I was working every day on the weekends, every hour of every day, Monday through Friday. And I'm still working. I'm always texting, like you guys don't see all the text messages that go back and forth, all the group chats, talking to clients on the weekends. A year ago, and even a little bit more than a year ago, even 2 years ago, I was just laptop, headphones, coffee shop, building. And now I'm at the point where it's starting to pay off a little bit. I've got other people to help me build awesome stuff. All you gotta do is work hard enough yourself until you can get to a point of leverage, and then opt in for the leverage, because your time is the most valuable thing. The leverage is gonna cost you money, but with the leverage, you'll be able to make more. As a sales rep, like an individual contributor, you're maybe a little bit limited in how you could do that. but a form of leverage could be just selling something more expensive where you get a higher commission percent, something like that. So yeah, we've got a lot of big goals this year, 2025. We did, I can't remember if I said it, but we did probably about $3 million in 2024 for the sales agency, and we want to do at least 5 this year. So gonna make the team bigger, gonna get these new clients onboarded and sell more stuff online. That's it for this one. Later.